What's up, guys? Just wanted to give you a little shop tour, show you around. Maybe you can get some ideas for your shop and what you're gonna need to start maybe your own polishing business. So it's colder than a witch's tit out here. So we're gonna step right in, show you guys around. So this shop is 40 by 80, tons of room. Really makes it nice to work. These are some, I think they're 1985 trailer wheels. They were on the inside, we fixed those. Got this dump trailer we just finished up polishing. We actually did this one a year ago. Customer just wanted it cleaned up. We got a full set of wheels over here. We actually did insides and outs of all these. Not everybody wants to do that. So we got our pressure washer. It's just an electric, no heat, but that's all we really need. Our slop sink, of course. You gotta have fans. Lighting is key in a polish shop. You gotta have good lighting so you can see all the imperfections. We got our scaffolding. Lots of jack stands. They're all scattered around the shop. This is actually a fender stand. Those are great for doing tanks. We keep a couple rakes scattered around the shop. You gotta have a rake when you're polishing. Leaf blower, we keep some lacquer thinner right next to the salamander. It helps it burn better. The salamander is just kind of for in between heat. The shop is heated. It's actually spray foam. It heats really well in here. But we keep the salamander. Every once in a while you want to warm up. You're outside for a little bit or something like that. We got these totes here. We keep polishing all those. Just kidding. I actually rent this shop. I got a real good landlord, so we work off of a lot of handshake deals. And this is part of a handshake deal. Technically, he kind of rents a quarter of the shop during the winter. For all these totes, they can't freeze. So I don't know if some of you guys might remember this old girl. This is an old engine hoist. This goes right in the back of your pickup. I would put wheels on it back when I was mobile. I'd use that to do a lot of polishing. That's seen a lot of wheels. Got some wood, some old toolboxes back here, security system. Gotta have a battery charger and a good air compressor. Number one, you'd be amazed at how many people drop their trucks off and their batteries are dead. Number two, you gotta have a good air compressor. This is an 80-gallon. Real good for taking off wheels. You gotta have all that air with big truck wheels. We got our little fridge. A couple stickers on there. I don't know if you recognize any of these guys. Good people, a lot of good people on here. Chemex, I love their products. If you don't know Bob, real good guy. Duffy Ag, he's got a good YouTube channel. Savage Free, every day's a truck, so some of you guys know that guy. I think his name's Brian. He used to have great content. Toolbox, gotta have all the tools. We take a lot of stuff apart. We got our just miscellaneous products. These are products we're currently using in the shop. A lot of extras or bottles that are low. Like I said, you gotta have tools. We rip apart a lot of things. The more stuff you can get out of your way, the better. This is a flatbed we're working on, polishing the frame on. You know, this guy gets a little crazy. We do the insides of his fenders. Really, we haven't done them there yet, but some people get crazy, man. I mean, it's really up to you know what you want to spend, how much you want to spend, and how much time are you going to give us to work on something. Polishing is pretty much just time and money. We put this window in, I don't know, a year ago. The contractor never came back to put the tin up. That's the story with that. We'll leave that for another day. So back here in this back corner, I keep a lot of our buffs. We run all Zephyr products. We have a ton of the different style wheels from them. We got a ton of smaller wheels, stuff that's wore down like this. They start like that, they end up like that. We use these like doing step grates, all types of other things when you need a smaller wheel. A lot of times on trailers, something like this. You gotta jam a buffing wheel up in these tight spots. A smaller wheel definitely helps. Back here is kind of the throw zone. This is a shelf. We got, a lot of coloring bars here. We usually keep some sandpaper back here. This is the graveyard. Just endless buffs, busted or broken. A box of rouge ends there. Some odds and ends, some paint, vacuum, another thing is scaffolding. Doesn't end. These are some tires off of the flatbed. We got our man lift here. This thing is awesome. This was the best money I ever spent for doing these big projects. I'm sure some of you have seen the fuel tankers that we've done before. Sorry about all the noise back here, but inside of there is our wheel machine. Maybe we'll jump in there in a minute. That humming noise behind that wheel is a 3-phase inverter. The shop wasn't built with 3-phase, so we had to put one of those in. We put our porta potty inside because it's just too cold this time of year. A full bin of rouge. We definitely burn up a lot of that. Yeah, and if you guys don't know, we are up in upstate New York, up just south of Albany. We do a ton of polishing. So look us up, check out our Instagram and stuff. This is our break room / hangout / waiting room, whatever you want to call it. It's the back of the shop, our back entrance, our main entrance. We got this pretty cool table here. Unfortunately, I don't own this. My buddy won it in a raffle, and he had nowhere to put it, so we're just storing it for now. Got a couple boxes and steps. Got a bent wheel down here on display. That was from Adam Stafford's show a few years back. I had that dually. I ended up putting 24-inch Alcoas on that. Back when I did a lot of mobile work, it was very handy, but now we do nothing but shop work, so I got rid of it. It was a real pain in the butt driving that around. Got the Zephyr flag. Looking to fill this wall with cool stuff. This was when we were in the Gear Jammer magazine show, or magazine. Speaking of their show, you're definitely going to want to check that out. That's the biggest truck show in the Northeast. But we were in their magazine a while back. Bob did a great write-up. Got a Mud Flap sponsorship up there. Our TV. This is kind of just our hangout desk for now. We eat lunch. Peat grill up there. I don't know. A little worn out. So we got some supplies. Inside of that room is an office that is not finished yet. It doesn't even have sheetrock on it. Even this room, it's not quite finished. Been picking away, odds and ends like that are still going on. We got some empty light holes up there. We're gonna do some track lights to light up the wall. Just haven't gotten to it. Just time and money, guys. You guys know the deal. Chris is still in there humming on that machine. I want to show you guys that. We got it's a JEM machine. I've had no problems with it. It's been a pretty good machine. I bought it very, very lightly used out of, where'd I pick that up? Colorado. I actually flew out there, threw the thing in the back of a U-Haul and drove back across the United States. All right, he's making a lot of noise in here. Oh, sounds like he's just shutting down. Take a quick peek in here. He's cutting out a wheel. He's still got to run through the coloring process. But this is our machine. Chris is the man at it. He runs it all the time. I try not to overstock him with wheels, but he does a great job. Got our parts. Now he's throwing things. But yeah, guys, that's our machine. We'll let Chris get this last wheel buttoned up. He sounds like he's getting a little temperamental. He's throwing stuff, so we'll let him finish up that last wheel. Pretty cool flat glass Kenworth here. Pretty nice ride. So, yeah, guys. Hold on. Whoop. Spin you around. There you are. So, that wheel machine makes my nose itch. All that dust flying around. But yeah, definitely check us out. I'd love for you guys to subscribe to this channel. Just want to get this going. Want to show you guys more in depth when it comes to the polishing. So subscribe to this or check us out on Instagram. We post a lot of stuff on there. So thanks, guys. We'll talk soon.